International if we prophet Dr. Kofi Oduro osi tie na ye wa woda oma uchi enkwa Rachel Tutu only incoming MPP Greater Accra Regional Affairs Vice Chair Person Ura any Kofi Chairman Kofi Go any Tutu abusuani na munye Tutu Ami phone na Emma happy birthday and a happy 60th birthday to His Eminence Archbishop Charles Fifi Entia of Palace Pentecostal Chapel International. Nyamini Pawe Free Ojre Prophetess Dr. Mrs. Agatha Entia ena afi Kofi Go eho obiya di ni birthday ewiana obiya di ni birthday ewidia enye na chese di akamu ame babe ya ni birthday no akaba komi enu bi wa ha enye na Zumeba the first of Nandomle na Upper West Region Nandom Divisional Chief Yetaifro Lee John Felix of Temakbon Efri Dachihine eho Dachihine eho despite media ha and on my happy birthday and Dr. Alatiga John Abanga we orthopedic surgeon at Tamale Teaching Hospital on Sozeglenda Educhimwama happy birthday Miss Mary ya amwa o Olam Ghana Kumasi on so ma minunuanom amu efie ni akwantu mu ma happy birthday and Bridget Pole o abuso kan mataheko on so tenant ni na Emma happy birthday omusi nyame shirawo enne ma menko Lunch City e Wakanda na Sofia Owusu me friend Jollof King Kong ono ye head Emma Jollof department e wo Lunch City enne ye Sofia birthday Sofia nyame shirawo na oma onkwatentin Lunch City there be Auntie Letitia Cocoa Board Clubhouse e Wakanda ani eho ena Sofia Owusu ewo ono no ye head Jollof department Lunch City die obia won speciality ye wodi oye green no oilless okro no ye wodi oye adwene nkwan ye wodi oye nantwinam ye wodi oye goat ene ye wodi oye jollof no Sofia Owusu na ye jollof no ne jollof e decent na mfreno Jollof King Kong no enti Sophie happy birthday why nyame inshallah na oma enkwatintin ya ahode ewom na Lunch City ho na no Auntie Letitia Auntie Letitia di nu se ana mrefi bi amoakwa ana amoafo dankwa onu ni CEO Lunch City ne baba akwa afrimu ne brother ba afrimu ewo Koforidua Auntie Letitia kafrawate oni abusuafo ni nyina memo yako eni shedin nyame encheche mo re ene matade still Azel Vogue me de nije bo amane se Azel website no edem nti ubetumi akoho se wo place order se wo kohwe yen designs se wo kwako wo de koho nom kohwe bi keke mame wate mesrel azel.com azelvogue.com AZELLEVOGUE one word.com azelvogue.com website no man can www if you say no de wa wonim data na obefre yen so 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 na koji design se papa na ko school so ti school ho enquiry nyina so kwa ubenya ewo azelvogue.com website honnom or dance man Nails and Beauty the hair mama and SCC meeting ho amamie na me kamfo e de amount say Nails and Beauty ewo ho e de maw say uti ho ebeye fe pa dia eno ani enyi DSP eye Nails and Beauty patcho freno 055 3837 201 055 3837 3721 na obetumi so follow no wo TikTok and so Instagram ni social media handles ni nyina ho nso owo wadaroma ya no ahwehwe na mame Tuesday die onim say da Angel Bakery ase say ya obreyem brudo pano show nti Angel Bakery amanfo to nso ya tobi na ka hwe say Angel Bakery ya aka ho asem ya saying etiana na ebeboa papa frɛ wo ye 059-411-4719 or wheat bread or sugar bread or butter bread and or cocoa bread ye de papa ye da wo mu nyina ase na afei ye mra ene ye nsemo a eda bamaso no a ye bedwendwen ho no na Z9 helicopter na nya nkwanhia no ye so afo a osia hwe saashe ye ni so fotosanfo cartel ato forcing eno san ye so afo wa hwe ye bambo nsem so o chese ye benya mo afi US for wa mo ma assist yen na wo ma ye nhwehwemu wate abedwaku impo dadai mbehwa de kura ekofa sankwanhia ba ya me yanka ya semu a na no brichi bo ya enipa enwotwe ehwe wo mu nkwa emomwa mo wo mu nafu aduasa omo fa report ni mre na manfo bisa nafu aduasa de enye short dodo ese black box enye no nko na ebeboa investigation na ebema details no na enokra nso ebekọ manufacturer ho ebeba ene ade ebiso si a hwehwemu tu de yenya ne saa ese timelines ebem nti yenka ne sei na fei eye justice tokono ensem no da so daily guide mo ene yesi apiem fo adadafo chief justice adada no bi edi omanu atum bi ka bi amomu nuen se di amode ye nuen enye yeni chief justice entina sa mampeni aprobo a woko ewo Japan to Singapore currently or Singapore mining mono yesi enema ekoyi edema Ghana businessmen ne Ghana economy no efrise investors bi beba omakoka kire omo se ahaye nti omo emra agric age na mu pa ena no obi ka se yana umusa obrari kopoku se June ton no ka se omo be launch sa yi nkukọ nkiti ye je nkukọ na nya o na bro nya nche beba ne yare na afi what is going on ene ne kika ho nti ni nyina ye nkomo a ye bedi Ghana ko seal deal ewo tikad 9 eno eye de ahia anopay Tuesday squad full nyanya complete house Honorable Daniel New Quarter Titles Global former Greater Accra Regional Minister former MD ewo Vako CEO okay thank you sir former CEO ewo Vako and Osiano oye incoming and hopeful national organizer hopeful chief by titia the one shishini ya wasutumi yeshi to kan chief banya na ho ato oye former deputy national communications of national organizer so students who pay school but it's hard remember deputy national organizer Emma NDC Abanyoku no and now fire senator no only the once a political analyst always a political analyst former BN current BN na manu anko fom nti we abanu mewie fina mafe wo mo pacho memamu achi o
osono
na fe mapamu cho na de mo atwen ache pa mo panche
topic now with the health discussion we here papa
mental health no
we here pa na omupejo no dedika maminchia ahwefo nyina
okay
mechia wankasa
mejo so na
juma ko fareba ose kwa me despite ene mi senior next for support minchia ngamanchia biasuma kintakita kuchuru mechia me brothers chibani ene ya sanitano na mental health asem na omoka no yenya yebeboa e wo kwame so
mo yedawase
bi manu kakra bi yebekọ so wo di momu no so amaye
mpacho wan
nti yenso yebeye na yede aboa. It's very critical. Very critical pa na nyamishira ekosuman ene ne yire ne team ne nyazo omunde omuni akoho a ombeso moboa.
Okay,
so it's a very legitimate cause.
Okay.
Obi bia ka wakoma bia no beboa na ozono.
Yes or no?
Me bano na metie Adum FM about BEC results ya cancel Galambi results no. It's becoming a nightmare for some parents and students no. So why mwako lose na exams are leaky. Do you blame the children? Who manages, who is in charge of the security of these examination papers? Why do you blame innocent parents and the students? And yet there was here so they must be held accountable and responsible for what they have caused on the children. I'm two parents, any chief. The children are so worried.
And Kola no form so any saying.
No,
me besides and what is the reason?
They are worried because why could the exams on the results of what you are calling him. They were calling him. I decided
hey, we are deciding the moment. And Kola no because I'm paying for the most.
I had designed a fem. So why should come again?
Okay.
They should come again because we can't continue to be allowing all these lapses to continue. Then you push your blame on the innocent children and their parents. It is unacceptable. Finally,
whilst I agree with you on one side, it is a bribery and corruption. Wow, be my bribe, no. They are all janitors on just as wow, they ma. Why ki be catch or say, yeah, I say, Omo akasa miemie mu de bia ye decide ne to omani sa kwala bi otie krase enya ade onu kra no obehu question no kra bi na yesi ye twam but ye ntumi mfa afubo no so ma wa ye ke nko a because they said the odem from so be twe na so a benefit ye no so say won so aso twe
so no eno wo ho.
Okay,
but the responsibility is the West African Examination Council.
Yeah,
omo na aso de da wo so. Don't blame parents and don't blame students.
And you catch them what's no more children na anko bamusa.
We wish them well.
They be catch our from na mama was
we represent 39 years ago.
Hey, what guy?
39 years ago. And so
the is not for nothing.
I tell you. Na ushe efeni say touch all the time. Ghanaian Times.
Okay.
Page 3. 5 killed, houses touched in land dispute in Gbininyeri. In the Solatuna Kaba.
You know,
in fact, this is a national security matter. As I see it to AB, afe ye TSU crew, I should to grow for. A banner.
Why are we doing this to ourselves?
I don't know. So as I see this with that, innocent will be a tiny baby. That one for 2 no go. I think confonding your work on what I say. I catch back a day. So let's help.
Any DC needing go now say commander friend so sympathy me commander friend me
but that me tie the MP me colleague new for Solatuna Kaba no kasa. I think it's worrying. It's worrying. And there's no other. This is the president's region. The president's own region.
Yep.
Who footballer who branch call right here Solatuna Kaba who ko Damango.
Campaign am won please.
Damango na uko busunu na wa branch eduko Daboya.
Thank you, Chief. Good morning.
Good morning, Namia.
Bibi aboko na onso e.
Adom na mpa bonti.
Yes. Okay.
Adamaya so na mojazi wakana efurusa no ye mu ana ya damate. Na ya today I want producer so na party being for waka bom na abanda ye mra na enyumba ye adwuma. Anobedi and I see an idea, my ready.
Yet then, I say,
Aza no ye o design.
I as a vote.
I see. Oh, fine, pa.
Thank you.
Yeah, be Ubianke. I think the other catcher na Aza own there.
Na Kingsley, na zina why go see them.
Oh, Magic Kingsley ne contact. Honorable, you see.
But your option and we are no work Kingsley.
Me take it. Oh, me take it. My important.
Oh,
on the name bisa about mental health will be a robotum wa be check na ya no question me ye nyina ya. Yes, because mental health na advocacy na warrior. I'm busy there with time as a man no see ye nyina ya chane aso na ye tasa. Ye be hu ni ya wadwuma yerebe. Nderebe dwuma sorry yerebe dwuma. Na shisha hu nyina do ndeze mi ndem TV me start 6 o'clock or whatever. Na ebi aso fifie ana wadwuma ana abano obi po hia no traffic. Yas when you ndini ye no sesa o plans na edreba na. Otum mogina wadwendra onto anye dwuma wie na mpo no. Na part of wadwen no dam totten odanwa wo na wenya a certain effect bi wo do afi oda ekọ na ekoye dwuma bi esa akrekra wa hyemebufu manko how they feel a normal thing no but that happening no wa affect you sankama anko sua mental health law and jemiyim the high rising building ya AC there's a history back in London mesmo where wububu dan nyina ho na was started the wo see high rise but as a developer say a developer na me a developer I will look at it from the point that many land space kakrebi this dan p mankrofu p wenya baby awotna forgetting then one what even say what flat no do to be 10th floor 15 20 whatever recreational center kakre owo form ho a also bia owomba ohon obotum nyinimba na eja agron ahwa edwuma na ntempenti ana weather awo ponti nya dagire nkonko ja agron wo franyina ogudem wo hye de bia bibi ha na adwena onyiyanko onye obi onyini di nkomo ne maami ko na edwuma ne papa ko edwuma ntebeta na wo se de obi ehuru efi floor yi aba abobofom obi cause suicide say pay attention to them suicide is some of other countries dey bana ebokum na mental health issues in ono na odi da menzema ina banda Ghana yehu bin kakrakra ba mo tinyin dey ya because education nyi honti se me nu ebi kra na muhu na ade ne kan na okeka ne ho a ya na me na abetena public na me di ne ho fe dey order when you ko chapri no ko bompa man ebi ana wa hwe ni ye nti no oyedam ebi ana ma mijan na oyede there are people onum nsanda onum cigarette da adibia ofanda obama no moja akoso bi onye bida nso awodam problem nso ya ja awode ye twi yenwa I'm happy e wo mo hon platform am yampa e won ka yen time so na me ha ode o ya dey na day but them education ni sebi okodo na he nyina ayete ahen yenyim obi so wo fom na no so nyima ya oboboa e ma wona wo montan obi wa ko he wo di chain na de gugu ni na e ba sama wo so ebeifo onye beifo asem bi no nsa do ka na ni situation ni nti osoro we busuan nim na oyedam misbehaving in a way or do pay attention ni ehwe kwa be fadon as na akwa to chapel dem that means yenye dru yen fa man the adam yimpa no moti biara emreba ban ebe na yimpa na abrabo waye basa.
Thank you. Fire. Good morning.
Good morning.
Bokoje.
Mention uncle.
Edenya mease.
Mention no production.
Obi obuku no red pen. Yen intem ne yanko.
Mention no production team. Mention Honorable Daniel Nekwatetates Glover, the incoming national organizer for the New Patriotic Party.
Why those?
I have no objection. And Chief Bynum. So Mechia say from Creighton. And the squad Mechia will be the Georgia Motors, all of you. Mechia Munina. Now I'm say I have one birthday to wish.
Okay.
Chief Inspector Albert Tang or Adabaka Police Station. And a belated do and runner
Thursday video.
Thursday
Oh really?
Oh, when you get to work, na Thursday no way.
Oh, nice one.
Any of African woman, woman happy birthday in advance.
And Chief Inspector Albert Tang Adabaka Police Station. Mechia Power Obi Mechia Adabaka Police Station for police for you. Any Ghana police in general. Adebako say conspicuously is missing in the topic today. Akwatia any galamsey. I think say topics may be we should consistently say a be hammer on it kopim pempenswa ye benya ne pomasibre because commenter eba from the ruling government no some of them say entasumu and kamenku anka yenhwe se de besi akrakra ya no se waban wa bema because the na omo no mo abem dada MPP when they were there we spoke about it. And I remember very well, me and Kasa Menua Penny Yamin on this same platform. I remember him referencing Ura Erastus Asaredonko as the good work that he was doing to, as it were, expose the illegality of mining. Nanso abandada no na on fan asonko on peso beti. And I'm surprised that today he also passes comment that suggests say not even suggest more or less a command asking the president to, as it were, halt all a task force that has been set up by the Inspector General of Police in our various forest reserves and along our river bodies. I don't know how the president will process that message from Ura Yamin to him. But in saying that, Akwatia, in short, no, I think say Yafutu and DBS those two parties involved, and especially the supporters, say police no are very much ready. And I'm sure documentary and I think say it has test to the fact say the current IGP and his COPs and the CID boss, they are doing everything that they can to ensure say Akwatia be peaceful. About 5,000 contingent near deploy. Let me say the contingents were drawn from various sectors. They will use their Black Maria that we are all now for the first time hearing about it. The prison on wheels. And he said, you go inside. And then the contingent from general duties no more draw mufie. That's one part of the Ghana Police Service. Then the CID, then we have the Police Intelligence Directorate, that's the PID. And then they also drawn some from the counterterrorism section, that is the CTU. And then we have the special weapons and tactics from SWAT. Into FPU, so all these people put together, any or more akwadare wadisum, are part of the people that are going to ensure Sakotia be peaceful. And the training they have gotten, about 6,000 people benefit from it. Out of that, no more 5,000 or more could dijuman Kotia. And after the training, weapons are more within the Akotia enclave. Nkrofo ya etuo pump action guns pa etuo no be the police for you so the omoni be crop nkrofo omoye ordinary citizens. They have it. My advice to the IGP, if it is possible, and the Ghana Army, and say they should collaborate. Now recently, the say ammunitions be prior to 2024 elections. Ayera over thousands of ammunitions. Ayera FE, they actually sent it to National Security, allegedly. It was allocated to National Security. And then later, the late defense minister came out to say there were so much ammunitions and guns that were also missing. I know so not almost probu. Until it's na almost easy from individuals. No, if there's a way they could liaise with the military, now almost share almost numbers, no more matching. Say it's na see a young ammunitions a young it been a crew crank for na. I'm say a boy na. Until Akotia Ekono. Yema enkoye asundwe. And now the final advice. It is very difficult to say this, but I must say it. Say, Yababe who say governance system of this country today, and I say Africa as a whole. The development party ewa bemwa. Mpuntunjuma wunya wo mpotem no. Aya na e was reaching omo opposition. Na yenua enes communication. I am very confident that Sanka or Tiasekropa or only common fund, district assembly common fund, the Obenya. Name Momunpuntu Jumana as a will lobby money bahono. I am say only a battery man so like a bedding. Into Woko to MPP back power. Now say Bia Ubi, Bibintina, I say a coalition. I will say the same thing. Too many pa now the party war bem said the Beya Ubenya lobbying. Now when you Mpuntu Juma about Umpotem. I know they are not men's ways because Sana Yabe in terms of our development. And you can say MP we wombote opposition. Into we any day we be arguing say wombote while lobbies are and this is the trend now. But the most important in any peaceful voting in Akotia.
Great, afe mummy and shati your near my mensa ntidia Professor Nadia me very very liberal. 3 nina one ever shall say first then.
I always go. Let me take it.
You always go, okay. So which one are you taking first?
I'll take the T card.
T card, okay. Okay. Ghana, Japan, we good. And yeah, we are doing T card. Ghanaian times one, yes.
On the contrary, I'll say I could have one to abandon my DCD na onfa development embra I could mem. Me I sit near media.
And me a T card.
No, let me back. See the media no ninja mu mind.
Honorable na o so na campaign na abo alumin.
Nachi.
Everything challenge your campaign manager. Me tell challenge.
No, yes, I'm challenge.
O campaign manager.
No, campaign I'm challenge.
You see, you didn't finish teaching me the guy.
I've been on the position MP before. Okay. I used my influence to bring development. Yes. I was in a position in 2013.
Okay.
And they know in July a position who come in Munyamu MPs.
2013, no MP3. Hello,
yeah, no, 2013.
3 votes in my coin.
And so I had opportunity. You need to develop the skill to lobby. You develop the skill to lobby. Munyamu your colleagues. And the other many of Yadi. They have a trauma. You need to assume.
Your friend say.
Assume.
What can your friend say?
Assume.
Also, in the Galamsey, na yadibe.
Also, Oko campaign.
Tika, Ghana ni Japan.
Also, NDC candidate, Mami Sumi can be NDC candidate. I was a miniano. Or also, a lawyer and 2 man on Uncle A. And no could share domino say, Massa, a crew ha, and then her.
Galamsey.
And you got say, and to be also a lawyer, I'm 20. And I'm saying, wow. Yes, somewhere mine in Woho, but that's not the way to go about it.
Every 2 weeks, and then in an answer. Yes, Honorable.
His Excellency President called Japan. Na Obekono, you stress of fame, or your trotro.
Stress. Okay.
Trotro.
Transit and
22 hours. Ewo Dubai. And now you're 9 hours.
Does that mean that's not airport 22 hours?
Waiting for aircraft program, you know. Then 9 hours to Tokyo. Then he went by train 2 hours to Yokohama. Essence said, Kasamwak Dikai Aka, our presidential aircrafts. Near the idea, because President Kufo, a year remains aircraft, you know. And this is for say, a come the Ghana for. A quine assay or baby, a human nicrum, ye casa baby. Namin Chadie. But President Governor himself played no movie because who year order no, it taking years, minimum 2 years, maximum 3 years or more. Now, with the BCO, whoever succeeds him, he can use it. No, they are Yejuma. As Ebrena and others who take you over, no, that there was a problem with the aircrafts. As president, who took your time, your safety, and your security is so paramount. Me took China with Emirates, me Indonesia with Emirates. In the aircraft business class, chief, they have Wi-Fi system in the aircraft. Whilst I'm going, I was working.
Yeah.
Not me a deputy ranking member for the Committee of Trade, Industry, and Tourism, because they're conference. Not me, right in the aircraft. Not me, a lot of things. So in a presidential aircraft, you know, it's configured. Then you be interacting. Now we get BBR. Because of Kasamukasi, look at the stress. But there are some positives though. President Koyano say, what to me, I could build or renew the cooperation between Ghana and Japan. Air infrastructure development, industrialization, technology, agric, any day kikam. Now, what strikes me most, you know, a Minister for Trade, Industry, and Agribusiness, and to quote her, and say through the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Agribusiness, the government also reached a deal with the Japanese car maker Toyota to expand its operations in Ghana and make Ghana its West African hub and promote manufacturing of environmentally friendly vehicles, blah, 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 blah. Under President Akufo-Addo NPP, there was a conscious effort to develop an automobile policy, Ghana Automobile Development Policy, to give opportunity for car manufacturers to come and establish assembly plants. Even Volkswagen, Ubekaya, almost plant waha, and the president commissioned it in 2020. Toyota and Suzuki in 2021, they commissioned Toyota Chusho vehicle assembly plant. Produce Toyota and Suzuki models. Nissan, because Omni Japan Motors, Nyankofa and business alike, they focus on Japan Motors. You assemble Nissan vehicles in 2022. Kia almost in 2023. And the Mahindra vehicle assembly plant then come to Sino trucks. Assemble tipper trucks now that they want. When we are in a way, one say a minor amount some incentives to woo these people into the country, and by so doing, Ghana being a West Africa, it gives them the opportunity to export if any vehicles in the West African market, equity jobs, equity incomes within employees and the employers of these giant automobile industry. And then the president said wakok Japan and how many Japanese abano and yankite to come and continue the Yasha CIA. I think it's the right call that we need to look at it and make sure say $1.5 billion a year in Africa. Ghana can tap into that $1.5 billion. Agriculture, almost the AI, and then BBI is digital. BBI is andani, and yet the cattlers and hoes na now everything is about technology. Now almost the AI and Beshimwa. So say some education have to go on. There are a lot of these farmers in these hamlets who have no access, connectivity of Wi-Fi system. And the AI making sure say we expand the telecom sector, so the infrastructure in these areas, where to boost to AI access now. On person of the bano. And the Kakra mechanism and Aquaba. Eba, Alibago.
On
my. Our Singapore is here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Japan.
Singapore. Say Japan last week.
Singapore. And Yamin Kano, or the total on the Messamba, and Yamana Quaba. Midnight.
Chief uncle.
And the mini being your casa now, I dem am interject in the Kakra because now my lost.
No, it's natural. Casana Obama, naturally, there's an automotive policy.
In Granada, the other in
religious leader.
And so much.
Mama,
find I the creed.
No, yeah, you see, sometimes, I wonder the only way we can develop EMI is my area. Na yewo party bi awa babem na yewo party kese so akesefo so won so opposition na won so wo criticize constructively ehun ameche mesmo obey obama ban wetin wa ye na ejuma but yenianom especially in them menia paying title so adanedi oma for this week, I've been thinking about why I want to attack one so much to the extent that even at their party hierarchy, but for the highest. No. Who I just demonstrate to her. No. I did not demonstrate to her. I did not demonstrate to her. No, advice. Every day, I'm about my advice. Me You see, Daminjaman honorable Oduoje, ono na wakwa masisia internally. Wakra will attack one tribal politics here and there, but we don't need that. And we need all of you there overcome one boom. The important issue always or you take the president way to coin. Them a trot seminar idea or honorable you him because I win him. That knowing Nena Sami TV. No be social media. No, now na book at so MPP ni na why those time I dom na mutalano issue no bed.
And also bamzo.
Also do no one. Na me say no. Onye one because atena ho enyimedwuma no mesi moti. Obotu wan ya mi. Onu nti no ma edida me. NDC my adwen owodo honorable ayehwe. Onye mesi magana we so obotu wan ababak. Ni yenya rimshan mo ama president so tukwa na opedo jump on enia onka ye problem man ndo freya so wetu afa commercial flight na chere Ghana we si edwuma obotu mu aboa da me ndem ni yehwe na ma wo budget ondidi won trimu pi yes ohia but yehwe kwa na ye ba fada ye botu mu yenyina ya hwe na ya boa ya ihwa asema we si a friend and president in visit here oye Japan fu we shemia ya oye nyijesem a he nyinara asoman no all the yenyu age. First of all, her point hoa times other about to go in my area. Oye agriculture nkoti impo na wo hwede oberhem wa aboa na wedi no opportunities in wa ba to mpempendra even yehwe infrastructure project be today Kumasi inner city way project ya nde odahwa enyina yehwede obokodu ye ma ye nam Kumasi kroma ye kwan wako waba nyina road minister ka hu bi no wokre dam opportunity ni nyina waba ho a what happening in there dam investment no botum waba na waboa na wasisa ndema p kai hu the US 100 million over the next 4 years ono na there, them AI through agriculture, honorable hurricane. This is what we got digitalization. Another year the Ghana will move from Pampandrubi. Ne we do abe fonten tandra. Sebi uju medina yen. Nina anko yede wanko. Nebu tu ma rely on abe fonten tandra wa yemboa ozamawa. Oya namona President John Dramani Mahama. Way to one acquaint to him. Say, impayfui, would tum was the dam 1.5 billion and was by African. Would tum was a ba, them and payfui to an amoa conwandry. Na ye nyahen chefa woma. Ya mountain there, acquaint to no bayan faso was a ma Ghana banina. Sebi Kafra. If your friend and vehicle in Shishay, or your car in Shishay, or pede way. Yeah, a publication in Christ state clearly there will target them nimpa be 300,000 and Adam Adi Okodra will benya ejuma na waye. The main na hinina ye pedayete as o man na yen tikeke so ye be hwene chini hu na dem hihye no baba bade na sebi mbabu no ho wenye ejuma ye. Kana fu nyina wonyim de MPP aba na obe no oye nzama bi. Na watu aba wada ama NDC na NDC aba no aba ti se NDC aba no ba na se anamontu bi wo ho ya na se dama anamontu ohia de obi be kasa afi afa ho so criticizer ekwanda ho so ohia de anyimpa no so be kan bibi afa ho se obobbo ho de ru ma nyimpa nyina abete na we hu nhihye papa aba no ye na no so we take advantage ya adwuma na wo ba abafa no se nyimpa 300 wonye adwuma ya won hwe particular ansana wa fadam nyimpa the moment adam institution wo tu wa be na establishment onya aba na partner a wo ye adwuma oso won fa Ghana fon Ghana nyi biara o hwe adwuma okoho no safata no qualifier obenya dam adwuma na bi yebo president na ni team wona abado trade minister road minister foreign affairs mehu parliamentarians bi na ada ho nyina woka ho awokọbọ president nichi dom sebi akụkọ ehun do gina ho no ye ya ntakra no na wefu na obi ehun ne akụkọ gina na nado na onyina na nado yesre de worba so anyankopon onyomra oyoma bodo asumdwe
okay
na da me hihye a waye sectors a wo nyina no womra wombe tintim no mesi ma oben a ifom ha obegina wa mankrofo no ba cancer after president na kwentu na ma wopede wodi babia no yenya akwanya eda ma ho no aba baye ma omani wetum afa ne ntampapa fira ma yehwe ayin de 2028 yababade ebebu akontan na nyimpa dodo na yekade ebotum asesa wa abrabo wa adwuma yemen wetum wanya adwuma waye nyimpa dodo na yekade ebesesa wa abrabo mu school common wetum wanya school ni bi woko nyimpa dodo na sebi onam technology a wa banti wobetum watena ha na waye adwuma wa manane ahoro yetum yaye de medwuma na nkrofo wanya adwuma ye amande dagana wanye the same as John Dramani Mahama obetena do obeye omampeyin ti yabasre yenua kwate na MPP for the baby ayedri ye hia da asem baby more than omen fanto de nyina ye hwen kwana ye bafada o ma no botuma afa ne tampa campaign time is obaba business also organize say munua yin me wish you well me wish you success so a general election on me wish you well but me wish you success ye fandama this do man no obejina ye ma ye nyina ye nya wonfaso
of what your mummy Fourth Republic in fact if it is mampenyi betu kan obekwa akodi nkita ho bilateral relations and emphasize the bebre omudi ombeka se o yabona baso yaboma mampenyi abaso Ghana ni oti ho no ne chefa ne emphasize de wa akwantu no man
yes sir madam say I mention all police commissioners omunyina omo bodjuma me homo o akwatia.
Okay.
And I think they are doing very well. All the commissioners.
Commissioners na dey COP4.
And CID Madam Yakob.
Me offer baku mo your friend from Pon Ketia.
So
ani.
Are you COP?
I know
from Pon Ketia.
I know introduce me now okra process I what dey asebaba. And reach me ko TikTok.
Fire.
When I go for
card one, young me chow
me say make say.
Oh, of a time on ni ho.
Me say offer dance TikTok. Oh, offer dance biam. Say ya da bia.
Also what TikTok will be.
Monty. My sister ya tie dey make am share the way na so person beti.
Me no here in it.
Dance biam. Na me dey say this time will be offer to me will be offer. And me so introduce me
dance biam Nick.
Because me tell say body the court TikTok dey me ko hu here no say just say or a powerful
or a very good man.
And yeah, I'm calling.
Remember on the number. Maybe I'm the number.
And also which I offer.
Chief was over on the number why.
Martin.
Oh, Fraus, oh, catch and offer see with TV soon. One for one back. And I chief behind the dinner man.
Hey, I was offer. I was up for panic
over each other.
When you offer, we were for Kokra. Kokra pa when you need.
Yeah, any papa.
So, Matissa.
Any papa. Problem. Sebi a bit to me. I'm Unima Coco Asenche. Coco Rasta. And they were Atikinta, near Wakboy. Manuko ho wetutu aloje na guy
dem friend koncha
dem penyin oye penyin bi a se bi kafra se ya tikinta no so obey otintin na obey otintin
really
se ya kpo hi no so obama okonhu efu obama okonhu efu se ye sankrafu ni bi no so obey oboko a obey oboko
really
enti no man me dem ma na friend na wan fa bombozin ko office ho na katina ho say who then car best wo fa mina sister I am for no man am chief na wala baba be di dase wa
Martin chief nti
hey chief
dem class 7
em practical dey
watch ya wo fa dia nketia no me so I introduce me man sister ya
who you know of us when I see nketia me national chairman
so general dia me dia
yeah no of
sir
oh
oye fa for dos
oye me he now
Hina chede.
Minya penny.
Oh, onye unua penny mo. Okay.
Oh, you senior mine.
No for banko.
Uko e hot side, uko drobo, uko some person no say hina o che say unua penny.
Okay.
senior man. Like you say, numwe, something like that.
But ono ankasa the original numwe.
Original numwe.
And Napo construction also know of financial. On the T-card issue, and you rightly said, sir, under the Fourth Republic. In fact, and yes, sir, under the Fourth Republic, from the First Republic, bilateral bilateral trade, and I say agreements, a whole rule, and I say president visiting another state on business to woo investors.
Yeah.
So I say, and no na it too much chiro or mama or mano ebe jina brania and can be say Ghana ye ketu wasa de tea and can you drew a name pap. Now at a point in time ye be political, especially under the Fourth Republic. Na ye boom kontan say o mampanyekofo ekọ visit, let's say Japan. Say now they buy obi nso so wan fa hwe amba. Enura chikurapo de a private jet na the former president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo war renti bebribe no. And also party for to me ba bonten be calculation say trip bia okọ in fact ono of say de facto prime minister. Now omo chere yam faso de de buy some faso de na buy anko man yanka probably any problem. There's one thing about say ubetu kwan as president. Ubakoshia other amrama so a president. Na uno mwadi nkita ho efa wo mpuntu e wo man ho. Na wesan so dia to omonim say akwanya wo memem say ubetumi aba be yam mpuntu djuma. And there's another thing say nkofo no a wo no omako kasa no. Ombeji watum na omo aba wo man. Ombeji watum na omo aba wo man ma be yam mpuntu djuma. Na ejina wo nhyehyeye so no ma wo de egugu akwam. Bronibe can say a year favorable and conducive for that person to say or but not be invested. And the critical aspect of it, currency, your friend is saying, currency na holding, and I will seek a wooden woman na holding said the city. And say woman also say obis basa or barber ye juma umua. Bureaucracy, sana you can't say a be a wabba. As you say, we cut down mo. Now, person we discuss bi ba be shem adwuma bi wo man mu a.
Okay.
Omo ntwintwan
we kwa we wura office akwa wura apia.
E ho nso say.
Okay.
Me in my opinion, these are some of the points and as a perimeters I obetumi aka say ebeboa amampuntu dwuma abawa bam.
Okay.
Ya tra wo man ha ya witness enkofo ahoro wo nyese ketuwa bi keke wo. Dodo a moye businessman mo wo sika fi amanone omo abasa omo ba be investment omo ba ye no yesuba bone ne ye bribe ne corruption ti no omo san e de omo sika na e back ebi mu kropo omo sika na ye difa ye jefa di ansana omo hu se sa ye frakadam nti ye san akọ nti nkrofo omo aba na enso omo san akọ ne bebre na medie madwemu no. We should rather concentrate on skills shift, and I say skills investment. Say, a skills na Japan for Southfield way, a skills no more, Southfield way. Young fire and crow for Kona Yanko training, and as a momra have me training and crow for. Because a dear obe ubi out in Sano aye, I will not do my order one man, so I didn't know to be James Freeman. Okay. Nti technology be taught is see ano eno na ye hwe se ye de ba baby bia agrek ya okay meka ho asem ni nyina no there are skills I am Ghana mabunu any Ghana for say ya akwa before we can be able to be independent in our agriculture sector. Na okofa obi se omra na omehye wa agriculture mukina na se ono no or the technology na ba na emum on by impact on won crofo. No, Baba, yen wakodia, and just assemble. But the American can any de me home. AI to say technology transfer into a no necessary or man be especially so-called third world countries no. As I say, you concentrate on. Say, nimdie eni nipa ba competition. Into more akwadare wo nimdie bi mu no. Ye call mo nchen ye make sure say ye be share mo anase kuta ho de on bedin ye ndi ni say ye be transfer sa technology no abaye mam so say ye ko fa even Japanese teachers no papa.
Yeah, they cool.
We share the ring road no person mo ye inner roads no. Any omampa na in fact omampa ni President Mahama oni NDC omo di asanteman ka kese pa. Menka so omo nko a national cake ndi ye be che ne pepepe. Na enam se asanteman na wo ka MPs dodo a omo no mo wododo no. Ndimi even kra common fan kra se wo se wo chances omo no mbenya dodo. Senkrofo na omunya sa common fa omo committee omo se omo de be adwuma dia nche se wo hwe no technically na asanteman puntu be chen any other region in this country na the omo ayama the current president and I say current party wa abemu no it is only right to say ombe make sure say the asanteman here in terms of development can say the western of ye mama fa ma yenyu na mum the asanteman here as I say omo sanka the actual woman in the previous administration interchanges inner roads be man ka betumi abie hona nanka e almost strong road
driving
as I say
inner city lately
wo kumase debi nti as I say sa kwan mu nyina ye hwe na ye make sure say asanteman ebenya ne chefa say the other regions so kakrakra na obia enya ne chefa no asa ya oman bia betupon a ejina kuya so nyankopon kra bo wi ase no eye kuya ne ye de hya ase. If you say and na akwai unuan any akwan de matwe asan abrante you better hai and I'm calling for his sack ura tenkrem GNR whatever necessary for yes you see sasa na wonte de wakoka biem nyabotre wonte de wakoka biem nyabotre wakoka san foforo nyabotre why he doesn't deserve to be where he is.
Asemba eya nyabotre.
Ada se for testimony.
Se for testimony. Empeni so bi funkum obi mfum.
Wasa fuma kuma dwabi.
Wasan akoka bi but said obekan wa won se akwa na nye. Wako school e hold.
Akwa ne matwe asan da bia ne matwe asan. Ba me pache se owura no. Onsan fata de bia no because
dey na wakanti a okasa.
Wasa ko kan se omo criticize no. Omonde omontwe no mba hospital ho mbehu.
Oh
yes
he did.
No, what does not behave. What I heard is that were targeting some media personnel they were against the nurse also. Nombeba hospital.
You understand?
Yeah. Na me sure so okay.
Nti yes.
Na so a media person.
Yeah, me so make yeah, kuya se na atwen ma ba na say kuya and you dey chichire you dey boss ewiase because ono na wo can say you are just a farmer.
Minim nti a wo pese wo sande ne ba asem oni so be yi
because na time na oti ha wo kasa na ye ha ye ano
asem no na mu na ye wa asem anti na ka so ba na wo Facebook access betumi the message
about na wo ne ti ha wo
ka message e de baba nyi nyina na wo
questions how dey pempem ma ne nyina no chese wo be ye no ho poto
of fire monsieur yenkos what
ye koso na wo na wo twintwa me nem say you can agree kasem and I make can say kuya because tenkran anope am say we twati ana wadidi bibia no ho obedi anopa ana say wo na nyina na emfi kuya mu
dabi
enti say opa onko dwuma the whole day mani ni di on to us the next day so betumi agina ndi say wo be can say
utie ni ya o say enye say o cheda say o obu akuafo animtia onu amumpo yekuani ne papa yekuani ni nua bi kura age best farmer da enti no enye se animtia buo ana se wanfa ni dia ama wo mu na said the cabrofo no he said it in jest as oye mfanto ho na odekan na nya dia odi bu akuafo animtia
ana kropo na bon kan no
I see
we are the best and find the biggest opportunity here to have apologized to farmers wanye sanka pakuyafo chewa
but he didn't mean harm
hey say and our appointment in hospital wo be ko ho nti wo person protect wo defend no
e wo him for Rage Hospital
but or anywhere
enya Rage na misiki for apomudensem
nti don't defend him.
I am not defending. I sat here with him. He's not here. Nti no necessity e wo me so say ne side am nim no make ama no
wose wo fu unim so wo fu unim wose ne pa bi age best farmer uni pa age best farmer na wo wo na oje ye wo papa yekuani na wo so wo yekuani it doesn't work that way say
also your political analyst, meaning baby our office who the political analyst. It is not you. Obisa me question direct. And I made it.
No, but I'll come to your aid if I have to.
I don't need your help. Allow me to defend myself. Meaning baby our office.
Okay, so boss, allow me to defend myself. Yes, I am. Me win my office.
What office one?
My office here, me calm. Baby, many office work. I was salon that me found call.
Look, there's something fun. Why are they?
Yeah, lady, baby, I have you so go around.
I make us a woman me find call.
Who office doing?
Asylum that.
Who office doing?
Me calm.
Okay.
Because once I come office now, we work better than any other office.
Our office on the camp, everybody. Ubia.
Me you won't open now.
Yeah, what you also wardrobe down again.
This young can chrono. You the queer chichire ewiase and you the chichire on mine.
Enti obianka
enti sa queer nsem na T card ho. T card na Ura Mahama any sector minister no or discuss with their counterpart no. I think say a bad boy and papa. And they should concentrate on technology transfer in terms of agriculture.
Tika na your conference at Ikosu. Ghana ne Tokyo ne Japan omo conference Ikosu ntina we dey toso 9.
Nti omo nkrofo a omo transfer of technology.
Yes so far.
And na me hu so say omo ko hono the fidia ho church omo new inventions ne normal. These things we can also they are human beings like us. As we speak, you know, European countries almost say they cannot rely on themselves to
European Union.
No, the European Union almost say they cannot rely on themselves in terms of technology. Say bano akondia drone AI technology they ko this time. Ye money pa won ko ho na ya boat you know. As you see no inventions no more no. Almost say they must borrow from other countries are almost they are versed in say AI technology they ko akono. As a country so-called described as third world, no, you have to rely on our own. Making sure that technology transfer will be the bone of contention in terms of investment.
Yes, of
course. Now, we name technology, no, why you try to know by our export and our Greek minister, no, I have absolute confidence in him. Say, baby, or date the normal and namno. Every sector minister should do his bit to ensure say the agenda of research yes Ghana after to mapa Efra.
Thank you. We go watching Facebook comments kakana making kind. We go watching Chuman Nebe he says Baumia member of MPP media picture. It's okay. The police should beef up security at Adekye to prevent any violence in the upcoming by-election. We need peace, free and fair elections. Okay. Paul Amenosoji, good morning. Ayuko NDC is the future for Ghanaians. Alai Baba from Medina. Kwetiaman should vote massively for NDC. Lawyer Bernard Bidiako to bring and lobby for the necessary development in Akwetia. Crispo from Fufu, member NPP Media Patriot. If the NPP fights themselves internally, then they are giving NDC more chances to win the 2028 general elections. KK Kaswa, American Town, Kinky House, aka Hawaba, IGP, we need violence-free elections in Akwetia. No macho men, no vigilante group. We need peaceful by-election. Dominic Danso, Jem, God bless you and your team. Great work. Then Crispo Makinkanwe, so I skip you. Abuaji so come for new data mills. Ghanaians internationally gave a supermajority. Ghanaians intentionally gave a supermajority to NDC, so we can take all decisions without this. You think so? This so and so MPP, we will re-establish Ghana Airways, and also buy a new presidential jet. I've edited it. Stonewall Quartet. We can't wait to have Titus Glover as the NPP national organizer with all his rich experience. He represents the grassroots, and he stands for we the grassroots go higher. That's Stonewall Quartet. Richard Nketia, good morning. Yeah, please, can you get Wofire for me? He is my godfather. Okay, oh, he's here. Piaga, good morning. Yeah, Akwatia will be blue. Mpacho say. I'm looking for Richard Nketia.
Free.
Mpacho one for be free and come home. New data says he said he has marked journalist. I say. You be pass them no the man cancer and the kind pote. Could you free body phones from Clinic Esiama branch Akwatia? NPP is your hope. Vote in your numbers. Greetings to Elder Ofori. Okay, so Chief, you are next year. Record the top justices rally for talk on new or Z9 investigation. Z9 helicopter.
Yeah, before I'm about
they've been far from phobia.
No, before I'm about Z9, you know. In fact, I get judge or here my hanging president or Japan or Kama, I'm a reading today. A corner fadoye in business or Ghana. Sometimes it's a beefy man on no baba cancer, no a year partnership na Sebi on your ye Juma. And them all buffum na kawa or denim. Sometimes you crowd my impan Sebi. Okiteniska opera the baba kan but uja hoko waka wo hode the men no
offer I mentioned it or bureaucracy is near there.
No, but bureaucracy onye twi nti twi programming no dem cheche bureaucracy nim ma hona wo hwe wo hu the president be hwe no we yi dem onye JIPC back camp no we yi hasen ha kono so nya waka sa no we yi ya tu ayi menyimara empower graphic your man paying the program you are na her times Ghana nyibia you discuss the president Miss Mombe oba na oye na daily graphic president the trip no mo oye na kakra bi na what the car will recover morning for you know the boho kese ya besrem the damadi ado here oba mo manga na we tumpon menchedo bi ewia ka mo anje na mum programs all today oyin na oye president Mahama Singapore tuntum no way no what the car
they've done the story on the
no front page.
No, for they've done
front page in our
no front page. Front page.
The time of court, Japan. Check daily graphic.
In that same the making.
Mr. Baker, they made him run a story on the president.
I know what I'm saying, brother.
I don't used today to judge.
Oh, but people
go back since the president wanted to depart. They've done something on him.
Mama make say we are young kuntokawa. President Mahama in Singapore visit our center page. And I made sure there say daily graphic. Na president no body do who know the information number. And kadam adini mo wonder no attract him na yen konkodi hujuma. Asma mega.
Who can say because state media ntiana.
Of course. Of course. Na wana baka how UTV wana bobo de say walankasa ambo de hu na ambo kwa am despite ni de ura. Emi na mkobo. Sister. Emi.
But you mo
anyway. Men kada one boy. Me chere de wo ba one bon fa ha man. Asam ne simple. Na ye adwuma na se obi e criticize or another constructively. Another o chere na adwen na mfa nka ho na mfa nka wa wo ze ho na nyini ya. Na adwuma ne be ye nden. Editorial policy. Menye bi da. Ami mama hu na American. Anyway. Aya.
Obeka den.
Oh, maybe any American bi.
They be say once you call around still pick it back.
Yeah, mama find a helicopter on the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Chief.
The man say me about to him or honor can hang na boom. The man say me see if your manga na ne tete mu nsema. Ya ye hu benkum ye hu nyifa, ye hu bi owo e no bi owo bi. Enti ihwa na oman ye na ya hwaja ye pani ye. Ma ohia yin de dem asem yo oyeye ode ya oto hen. Sebi weja echirima awote ewiasi manasa si do no wodi hu common. Ye hu behia na na montu bi baba na ehwehwemu aba bedanedi ema he nyina ye hu sebe azepoten anade mo si mo kofadam aye wa asami otide odebe ebusuafu nyina waye mo do ye nyina wotena ho worbo hombra ordwen wo ho so damu hwemen obotogwa na se ye nyina ye hu sebe sentira onam anade adekruntu si madam asemi obotogwa na ye di tuye ya no kwasemi no obi ojare hu kra nso ni tirim beten no na nyimpa no wetu wa hye ne nkra. Remember that ye be ya na ye started topic bi wa talking about mental health, one of the factors oninyi enti da mu hwehwemi so oba na obotogwa na expert o de wodi hundugan Ghana Armed Forces wonyi ho kabom na wo hwe kwana obafada wodi hwehwem no baba na ye nyina ye hu report ne clear e ma Ghana fu nyina we hu do one dishi ya the masemi otu ye ma ye nyina ye behim yesu ye jam ebusu ye hwe ma ebusu ya wo pe bebi papa o man wo pe bebi papa wodi ho tu yi mokesi nyi e ma measure simple a empanyinfu we take nyi adamadi onkesi biom ya oye aja oye relief kese odema oman ni nyinara oye relief kese odema ebusuan. Apart from that no so ochire enkwan a order ye fado na ye tutu ye ndema amadama dem asema otide no entum yantene biom anade yanhwe ma wensi na wamfa obi ne nkwa tize bisa fa report no ho a yes oyaza immediate o imenyi jesam na wabotogwa waba public so ma Ghana nyi biara a ojambi no what there the muhwemi no record ma yesay ne wona wapa ho na woji dwuman mo se fata odo wo ye bia na yesay yankopon ne bambo na mpabo ye de mo ho de won fa ye ntu ye na adibi odo wote mo odo woka so woka na Ghana fu nyinara wona abo akoma no oba fom no bia na bodwe ye hu de okay na akwenhye no si no ya hwe baby papa ye da ato ema omano oruko nenyim.
Okay. Over.
So mefa suspended chief justice.
Only the last round.
That we the offer open up again.
The bet to asom. The last one. Uniformity.
When persons out of here been short to be.
And didn't you we sure said them here na yemra ayis.
As for the crash investigation, we need it. Now, all the modalities have been put in place.
Okay. And
I'm saying I the go akwem say the investigation. I think say talking about it to me it even grieves me more.
Yeah.
And men can be PM fa ho. The yen hwehwe ne say the omo sha say omo boy amane no. Say omo wi a investigation the investigation mo pie recommendations whatever it is no. Omomboy amane so yenye as stakeholders yenye part of it. Recommendations no some of us even though the investigation has not been concluded no. Recommendations maybe I can say immediately mo start pesika momboy kana monto helicopters and for only military no but also for Ghana fire service we need helicopter fire tenders. Ye here be some police for no there no me ansa you say and yes, utu entu nti esisi ho ekoto in the previous administration. Three den nyina wo ho a amanfo bo ho ba etu omuka enso ye nyusu. Why? Because I'm told that it is not airworthy or whatever it is. And esisi ho sa. Nti as part of the recommendation here they are sure say that omonto presidential jet, omonto helicopters and fire resource the security agencies. Ebebo ye nyina. That's
yes or no?
Osono.
Yes sir.
Kakra meka wo heli crash no investigations na yedi abano among to sacre American experts who kind story na in the investigations but at the same time no heli no a Ghana gas store you know comes from China.
Okay.
So baby say why not they manufacture themselves or bringing them on board to complement the Jumana team no ebebe you know. And I say Chinese for American translation or China no Chinese cast no they among in the English language for reasons I cannot tell. But as a layman, the onu akwana or manufacture in the helicopter no, onu no name what he can speak on. You understand? But as to why they decided not to involve the Chinese manufacturers is another matter.
No, but the black boy has been sent to them. So more or less, they will do the investigation.
The black boy has been sent to China.
Yes, they will. The manufacturers.
They have sent it to China.
The
you have that on record?
Yes, they said.
You have that on record?
Oh, I think.
Or just conjecture?
No, I think they've said it many times.
It doesn't have anywhere to go than to go to China.
The manufacturer.
Then they will bring it back.
Chinese are the manufacturers.
Yes, that's what I said initially.
It goes back to Ehono.
Yeah, they will decode it and then they will open it, decode whatever it is that
very well,
is inside.
very well. So
they are part of it.
I will agree with you. I will agree with you. The final report must be made public. It should not be left in the hands of the armed forces. Nyame faswa e ma aircraft no kohwe ase no. E wo say nyana yehu because me matremuda me ko tepa.
Okay.
At the time Director General Ajman Prempe e wo program bi wo ho. Me ne court the trim and upon Pipra he was then the commander of the Southern Command and some few friends are they call for that program. And e wo nya say betuja. But also no ya we no president the land chiefs kebi say all the best support to enkwala na mojanom ehwere omo no. But to flashback chief what kind of stadium disaster there was a fund that was established to take care of the families of their loved ones. But see we don't even know what's happening. Then the June or July second disaster. There was also a fund.
June
3rd. Sedum disaster.
May 9th. They see and also there was a fund, I think. Say and also I don't know what has happened. And the bay our president say abano ever twice year anko bia vani de mbeshim ye hwase no man ko ya dada for ni bi ye 2 year establish here no ye hu de kom we don't know what is going on and then yes you mo wie no ewie o obi am fa obi o nobody is going to these families 1 week 2 weeks 3 weeks months afi betwemu a ebena de ombedi de ombehye ana de na emfo bia hu and that's my year can my fire no fafa emfa kana sa investigation we won't even know the cause of it. But the sustenance of these families, omo ko mo ba, abofa ya ewu ni me, and na onyi no bisa say di papa, they see yana ni mami a castor in national. How is she going to narrate it? But ye nyama na ebe ma omo akai say, omo janum tuase a, anga nyama we a, omo papa be yo omo no, enu na ba no eye dia tawo no. And every successive government has come after this government. It is a duty to make sure say it be DHD. I mean, the Shesa Yankani and we say as my Yakai. Intimidation. At the end of the report, they should make it public. Okay. Thank you. Ofayafi Yemfa last one. I'm saying why I agree on other Chief Justice any justices be omo abako. Omo Chief Justice Zoma Bakwa voluntarily omo efi akomapem akohia omo from say article 146 committee no a omo testify ebi ede aboa justice tokon.
So another say I'm say asem ye mo bi ne fi say achekura dodo. Committee na adwuma no. Of course I want to believe say they want to ensure say Omayama bibia da ho fine to say decision president be take you out of their report no enko ya ade a otwe ho da yure a e dey nsem bia ba person be any function any fine to favor each side. So fundamental question and as a question ho here a ye ba compare ye nyina ye kura ye nye law no and I am see law classroom da no ye bisa ne say anye bia omampanyin ana montua otu ye no otu ne unconstitutionally ana wan famra kwanso no otu ya otu sa na mo na na anase yembisa se omampanyini ankasa by his Excellency John Dramani Mahama or by na sebi we dey Nsroma ka one na yere omankasa through petition e de call ye say mami ye pese ye yi ni office efi office ana e wo mramu se di bia bi mu wo ho a wo Ghana ha including the presidency group no se wo fi se omo ne ye bi etochima e wo kwan bi so a wo betumi atro krata de akodan de oteso as president no na say impeachment and wo hwehwe say nipa no na wo pese ye suspended and say yi ni fi office positions bi wo ho a embrama ho kwan say until so be betro petition aba no ebi a untumi nya untumi mfa wo pe emfa enyi nipa ne mfi ho, especially those we describe as security of tenure offices anameboa enti obi to say OSP ubeyi OSP no ana say special prosecutor na SP no a untumi enka say wapam na sa track keke ese say wo say obi atro bibi afa ne ho say when we are mahunti no yenyi asomase emfri ho enti sa pepepe na amanfo afa so e de kodan his Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ma ya wura emfi nso say enye we na edi kan a obi actual petition say yenyi Chief Justice bi emfri ho e wo man mu. In fact, under previous administration under his Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Kurepo no ono so a appointed mame no at that time petitions ekoye say yenyi mame toko no emfri ho. As to what that petition became no na ye boache bidin e manipa no one of the people on petition no esa retreat ye ansa na ye bete wompopo ye say oh many council of state ma consult ho na ensuo bi ani petition na watchra ba ntu ya boagu anya sasa nkanye se nipa no repeat ne ho say obisa o say metwro ba ye na ade na dadada ye mu ya me ya anka mbe ye no watra so mbe kata so no moko abanfo fraba another petition has been sent against the same person enye OSP enye vice president and asa enye president na omampanyin say okay enhihye wo ho to say there Mama Charlotte was say petition e twro ko na nkrofo kropo din ni so omo twro ko na ye bomo ansa na ye kofa names bi mu aba momo abesan ene ye di yi no processes na ye di Mama Charlotte was say no similar process as per the constitution and aban we so wo fam aban na nkan say body petitions ne ba ye no mapam Mama no or the petition no ekoto council of state anim say monhwem ye abeto manim ni wa mananso ho wo san so ema make sure say nipa no a petition fa ne ho no ono so anya copy na ansa na ye bedi wasem ne mrade kire say ye suspend because who are yedi wasem a we the main person say Chief Justice no and sesa otra assembly bi na say sesa wo koso Chief Justice whilst your case were being adjudicated upon by a particular committee sanka obi a ne dibia no ewo from echen mame tokono that's the Chief Justice nche sanka Chief Justice dan kasa betremu bi ama mo abobo sansem no na we no akwaye wankasa nti yesi gina tranchen na yehwehwem na ya pa committee basta ya da bia meka open mo nim emra pa wo memu ha na ye ka parties MPP if you say omo de fit UP traditional it is made up and born out of law omo no masotwen law no wo de ba wo pese o cheche mu ye otwi mo be kan so mo twen maso e ma nkrofo nti masotwen pa de UP traditional omo di mu tintiman pa no omo nim de so and this one is not say me friends say you kind of simple and yes me can't just me believe in it omunim de eba emra numu a ena omu wo emra nimfu akuku dampa edin ahoro ayabobo ha wo krata mu se omu ekogina mu ama mame tokono no you can attest to the fact that the people within the MPP and UP traditional emra omunim pa na I'm not surprised wo hwe omu abakosem so a emra no omunim no omu mfa nya de pa in most cases say president after the processes are omampanyin dada efamu edi yi obi nso aba or for the same process ma mo say sa process na de emfa mra kwan mu ye bisa mo so say president no or ye mfom so ana mo say de bi se sia no ye konya mra nimfu a omo be back the suspended CJ na omo chechire mu say article 146 no enkyere say maame no charges a ye de abo no esese yi no say ye nka say yi no ntini ye say ate committee momma committee ni enye na dwuma. But you see, Nsroma bi asisi wo mam ha enam ma me so parliament saga interpretation of a certain by the friends honorable right speaker within the shortest possible time Friday no we have to do Supreme Court wo mrekwa omontra ama ma me we atumi panel justices ama ma trans asem so from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock no more be asem interpretation we no free ha ne ye bi mu petition ni mu ene de yankasa so ye de ye ni hu during interrogation I say omudi asem oni tadi sorry nsem ana e koso nyina yanso we are lay people but sabe
but enya no na wo committee
minimsa
it's there is an undertone bi na a person di if you want any petitions na
undertone.
But now you are bringing other issues that are not in the petition.
You see, one who say, yeah, you must be able to read people's behavior. Sometimes, why a psychological cry in microphone into think Christ me say empowerment. In the sense that think Christ ba dey bia na my so more or less. Wo hwe ne ye no or per se instead sank or yes state chief justice Emma or man we are independent too. We are independent. Ebina former attorney general saying what kind of thing?
Former attorney general ben former chief justice
former attorney general one green say we yes attorney Emma Ghana for nyina as a you, but we are partisan lines to the point to say, or to make catch a client say called forge excuse duty. I feel so to me coaching in the client say, as some can say now we a bit jail near the Wayakotum. One dream say oh yeah, state attorney for the state, but a state attorney for a party and I say party attorney. Maybe into maybe Sa subana go for damage you know. Mami to connect subani they say similar. And from my thinking, there's no way Mami to know if she is brought back or reinstated there. Dream chrono we perceive say across the previous administration here prosecutor mono. You bet me any justice for this country.
Chief Mitio.
Yeah.
Yes, Chief.
Question behind it. Topic behind it.
Daily guide and or report to say other chief justices to say to fire kupone justice and and some legal luminaries have testify a war sa committee no ayati a wo hwe petitions ni mu no e fa justice toko no hono na ohun say ni na positive that they are standing up for their own say not just their own but for the justice system of Ghana.
That way too short.
You see yeah obi a otewa onnempa boy inde obi hwiasen obi otewa nempa boy inde obi hwiasen na jere yimpa na so wona adwuna otena. Sometimes you know politicians especially the MPP on na wama da masemia o ayerke oyedema ebinumu won tamfo sebi oyin chief justice for former some chief justice yes this current one or act until the we read them as
it will usually almost kind of suspended
yeah asem si na won yemu ehwehwemu di ya so onye asem fofora aba oyemai sabi kafra topic I discuss here answer no here badamadi oye hwehwemu topic
helicopter crash
yeah oye fe de mu hwehwemi orkodo nanga ofia ban kesim wa bade onye committee na yenye hwehwemu yemfa petition na binu mudaba ya maame no mu onyi nedi ebi na yenya enwana idikanfo ma won so voluntarily ho obaba abakasa na yadam not na won so ma wo fi de order work kan wodi ye to ye no of investigation no obaba wo investigation na one investigation committee was one report baba was baka come on pay what the report no come on pay na my report no say yeah say I na ya no invite you say me na we invite mo say asani na we invite no say titles na we invite no report no we invite he nyina wie no na krakra no osede say report no krakra no osede na so ba na obotogwa my report no obaka bia today mesi man friend daily friend newspapers see wa report
okay
e ma he nyina ye read ye hu the happening if you daily guide them the Americana say baby mo free ba group awoba obaka say one away oba voluntary one away everything is there the same way and I expected it the munko fi won kwa asem no mem ma wonyim baby mo da na mjizi da wode kwa akoto na mpeinfu na wotena fom won so okuti ndema wodi gun krata don wa kan nyina abom na wa ye ne krata ko no da ma president mahama emi ma mebokoko wadam publication ya wa ban de hwesiu adadafo na wa ye chief justice ne wa ye bi dan do boko no wa ko kama won so wo fi do wo kire ho adwen wo de fa wo so wo frɛ ho ana won frɛ ho na mra no so ma ho kwan no obotu ho akwa hwesiu ho kwan no moko but ma mempen de ya yeba ma hen kasa na di herenyim in every job we are doing I saw your media personnel saw your panelists saw your one or your government official same there report no conclusion baba na ya say anhwene anfa yen kasa no ya fa ntuye na conclusion ne ba ban no yen there the madina or the madina ya wan kobanda onam kasa ya m candidate na azababa farem de na minyim mo kwa akosi because e bi esi o man mu da check kai mami a no wo electoral commission
Charlotte
yes madam Charlotte was saying yeah on the petition that was the first time I'm on the bit to me the petition co presidency now afro dan trodi beje ko trodi na fabra I am we are petition presidency one few cry one respond o cry na may a demonstration a economy about Dr. Baumia, me the petition, me the crime that day you came to that program, Asani. Yeah, me the petition no me the come a deputy chief of staff then me finishing. Can nickname touch all the time. A deputy chief of staff a comedian other guy Von or DVLA.
I was there.
The petition no what to come vice. In there na vice president or responder me. Entino adwuma no recordon yenya process no onye adwuma yemfa empabo na nkranhye bia se be nyimpa na no akan especially oye madam to kono yediba manen yemfa man commission nso onye won inquiry wo wie na so wo kan won dem nyina wodi boma ma wodi bako akoma president na president botu gwan na ya agi atum na so man no ye ko enyim minyi ndi de president okada won katin no won hweda masem no minti because otan chief justice ana onye no wo personal issue in any case encho no odini say gwado ana onyo no odini say gwada
me too
so no ye na edwuma na president na we besi na egwa na do no so no ye na edwuma mo nyenye de oye green na eso oye blue enti mesre In fact, I want to watch no, especially the Minion Quartet and Uncroft. We take ahead, we take stand be, and some of them crown, I drink, Hondo, I didn't know year no, or your papa, ye be, what for Quambi do not know. Bibi here. Abanon to
Casa Ghana ha Adriano Crow Kota partisan politics form. Tiabiana Omo who said there is an underlying partisanship.
Or you need the whole bond na Ghana for be yet the Adam. Because in Ghana for no yet the meaning that whole bond yet the yen. I don't know about benefiting. Some of the campaign and Crofuni being crowd here, I mean, at a point on one of the sister stations, I said that when people were here, no crowd, were myself be Crofubi in ya, I didn't be what I far, Yema, Sabi, Obi and you are, or my or catch him there, I'm catching Crofudi, I'm a catcher sofu. Wouldn't I say any politician or in the Mbambe Jina baby, maybe Jina me a campaign? So you walk with them with them a party I also support, and nothing stops you from doing that. You draw them line, yeah. Multi biara, or so for Jina whole preacher, or newly preaching, or so do me who there, as you may see, and no but two way winning. The most you may see no but two way winning, or ye there be an hour vision a winner. But it's in nature, no vision nature, so our party or Obotu wabanda wo A, but our professor am a B, and no will be, but professor am a or honey behunde genuineness or wadinum. Your best say. Ghana 1 penny or 1 Ghana. And no bianzu you have brumrado. I mean you to her ye kasi. I will know you TV in a Mizumi and DC. And I am not. Mamaka no untia mra. Na kasa no tiam ran and one hour here no pay who the kasa na chief akan onye kasa papa no the basabasa baba na hwende Ghana police obaka na chief or this no abandoned one for chief no in Ghana. This is the Ghana we have to build. Only one Ghana newo oye nyijesem de dem mpanyimfo wetu won na akọ ma woko kan mpanyimfo atwero. And I want water on soon, Sabi, when you others I will interview Nina and I be no walk or cry. Ya often 2 people may and kind may wound them in pay our friend.
Okay.
We are one canning in a boom. What can in a boom? My report to Uncle Joe Mamping. Ya midi, say, your son upon a president to Abacas and also the him no way. Madame Toko, Uncle Nejuma, meaning yasam. Madame Toko, no, on man, quando Bocco in Ejuma Bium into you are.
Thank you.
Or your report no ne sebi edwuma no ye no report no wo da tugwa na ye nyina eti mama bisa penye de no man pen report ya wo da mani wo da about tugwa ana oye mra kwando ana so onye mra kwando ye hu bi da go to my Supreme Court anamobwa na akopo na akwa challenge ti mama wo ma asemi ni ho a ye kofa asemi ye fa mbafie in the interest there, ye kwa keshi chini ya ye ne da scope. Why da ma wo ma me no ye politician. Oye mranyim ni oye ne mrajuma.
Me da say honorable titles global seminar.
Also no me da say. Des pass yawo eye ne submission. O twa na no ka chele say afinya marking. Asemodi ba ni tade sorry ni chief justice no. And who's an issue? Afenyo mark him as the leader of the minority. Realize he say, and the Mona speaker Etwono, on your Nigerians of it is his right, bona fide right, to go to the Supreme Court for an interpretation. And no, and for no nyasam. Na say your court, na say lawyer, any judge. Exchanges. What has that got to do with this petition? And then he's going to stand on the grounds. So because we need to say Chief Justice, exchanging, so we should rely on that. I strongly disagree. You see, let us call a spade, Chief Bunny. Right from day one, NDC for more problem with this Chief Justice.
Well, Heidi, why
I'm coming. Cool down. So please, I didn't call you. I'm only. You see, President Mahama, then candidate Mahama, a year conference with NDC lawyers. They met somewhere in a big meeting. All can say President Akufo-Addo allow Supreme Court with MPP lawyers, judges. And the case is called court, and he described them as unanimous FC. You remember? Ozono? You remember that time? And the bar is going to reform the justice system. He's going to reform. At the extent of can say Nanado, President Nanado, Supreme Court judge is not new Mubado. A dosudodo. So Constitutional Review Committee for any recommendation bar, they will cap it. And then you see the last two here for Mama vetting at the appointment committee here, the NDC minority then stood against it. And then we buy with the 7 at the account. I'm not talking about their competences.
Is it by law?
Please.
I'm asking.
When you were talking, I was quiet.
Oh, but
can
why?
You please keep quiet. Let me talk.
Why? I'm just asking.
When you ask me questions, when you were talking, I was writing.
Oh, is it by
No, I don't need his question. I don't need it.
Are you offended?
Allow me. I'm not offended.
Why you
interjecting me and you distort my flow?
Why are you acting
up? What they are doing?
Why are you acting up? Is it by law?
Remember.
By law, people are watching. Also no.
And maybe a because it was too much. So we need a capping. Who buy quickly. You arrange 7 people to be vetted and you got them approved. Now what would
arranged and I said they were due for.
That's why I asked that.
Can you allow me? What is this?
Chief Hano. Oh.
That's why I asked the question. There's one clarification. That's all.
Simple. He arranged and I said they were due for.
Just like Nanado was appointing, and these justices, he's not the president. It goes through a process.
Yes.
Okay.
The FN is saying the Attorney General can make a recommendation, the Chief Justice can make a recommendation, the Judicial Service can make a recommendation, they can all make a recommendation, and they'll check their background.
Thank you.
Before the president will come. So if President Mahama knew this at that time, why did he make those comments? To describe the whole architecture of the Supreme Court as a unanimous FC. But they knew what they were doing. Maminu are complaining about the processes of Femino. Some procedural flaws, not the idea. The NDC national chairman came to attack her.
What did he say?
Said she was crying for public sympathy. Yeah, the idea didn't. Oh, Chief, I beg you. Please. When you were talking, I was quiet. Can you sit back and listen because people are watching us? No, please stop it. Stop it.
Oh, my senior,
I said stop it. I don't like what you are doing.
Then do it for me.
You see, why you are there no? Why you are there no? And people are watching. So are you saying that Sebio, I'm Robert Kra all right? Obi Okuni Pakra no all right? Say you didn't say moi. There are certain things that was here to and it's a many complaints that never would no and I shouldn't complain about it.
Forum no the call and one unnecessary the call.
Nasa would you it's press conference wrong.
Almost say in camera and she said Bibi Hana so channel or the before.
Now when you go for
Madam Nipan be respond they say I say a public sympathy because unim baby said Bibi tete and found to crowd processing more or the befa.
Also no me that say. Now unim say why say for now when you good results are that was away. You must let the public know what is happening.
Do you know that for sure? So yeah,
me see
that's we know.
Me see question would be Samino. Mamino was onusu so two san na one unim.
You are asking it,
so
like you know.
You can't falter her. What she's going through at that material time and now, only the young people the family pending. What does say? And the my falter maminu kra e will be aso. And the media no any Ghana mine and the betting as here. Obekanasem. I will leave that for the public to judge her. While she goes through the cycle, the Indian as a man. And the
right in Omutieti.
Me say
the right ben Omutieti also.
Meaning the right opportunity also.
Okay.
But me kind public sympathy you are seeking. This is from friends of Sami Jevi. I don't know what wrong. The public sympathy you are seeking you don't deserve. Exceeding Ketia criticizes get to Tokono. And me quotidia Sami Jefi natural no.
Friends of Sami Jefi or Sami Jefi himself.
I say friends of Sami Jefi. The page na mako da me bi no.
Okay.
And the title is the sympathy, the public sympathy you are seeking you don't deserve.
Okay.
Exceeding Ketia criticizes get to Tokono. Chairman of the NDC, Johnson Exceeding Ketia, has commented on the suspended Chief Justice Get to Tokono's press conference addressing her removal petition. The suspended CJ expressed concern about the threats to her safety and alleged procedural flaws in the impeachment process during her press conference at the Holiday Inn Hotel in Accra on Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. Speaking in an interview with Joy News on Wednesday, June 25th, Exceeding Ketia stated that he believes Tokono's claims are unfounded and intended to garner public sympathy. What does it? And the se mameno ekunyama ofem. Na se or can asem through a press conference. Maybe through the forum no, she's not getting what she's supposed to get. No, but they made a woman. Then the chairman will say that she wanted public sympathy. Fine, that is his conclusion. But mameno when he writes this say
chief. Na boni ben
Batabi.
Oko teacher my.
Batabi.
Okaniye.
But
me to no coach chairman ke neke.
So sama me no dia ba press mo aba public dia.
Kotu mole.
So ebe kire
na say you talk about the interview. He got an interview. And he said
I said look at how I am today.
So the point is that I didn't emotion mameno so. I didn't when is the foundation so. Of course, that's the way I see it.
Then we have a press conference.
I know Michelle said, "Nyama ya hanu and the teacher na Ghana for the Ekoswo." What is wrong about that? Then comes to the issue about former Chief Justice Sofia Akufo, former Chief Justice Enini Yeboah, and Justice Doche. By Article 146, the removal of justices, including the Chief Justice. There are three key things that relies on. Whether you're incompetent, gross misconduct, and by infirmity of your body. These are the clear architectural arrangement in the dismissal or the removal of Chief Justice. Now, Mitie Mekai, responses, ENRA, one of the papers, and the Cultural Committee for this, including Dr. KB Asante, Nana. Yes, Nana KB Asante. And we're saying that look, the framers of the Constitution, that clause, and say BBBA, Article 146. Until you look at whether clearly three nyama the infirmity of the body, incompetence, and gross misconduct, and none betre. But these are all administrative issues. How much the Chief Justice did that? There are some of the things that have come to the attention. He addressed that. And but the way they are doing the thing is a problem. And again, they talk about the prima facie established. Both of us, you were students of law. So we are establishing prima facie against me. Now we will be masem. For the enemy, bisa is one of the fundamental issues now. I don't know the prima facie we have established. Mumfa mami, na mumfa ko di asem so is he mfa mami.
Oh,
oh, why?
That maintenance.
There was no qualms about that.
The president referred the matter to the Council of State to establish the prima facie. Based on the prima facie evidence, any edema committee they did by law, but their court arrangement, asema with them. What's up with the money?
See before better committee, na justice talk on Lubeka so enka on farmer no shame be no so president response by so adenomia kra na me de be ma odada na wabisa instead of 7 days law ne say en farmer no me ma 10 days.
Also no, it was not the prima facie, it was the petition. Okay. Or complaining about copies of the petition. At that time, that prima facie has not been established. No,
I see.
At that time, none in some kind of copies of the petitions. Say, under natural justice. Adam pattern rule. Also with the mommy. Let me show you woman. Now with the Council of State, when you show they have established a prima facie. Why are you not giving me copy of the prima facie? That means from what I mean. So
are we saying exactly?
No,
are we saying she doesn't know?
Please, Chief, you are not the moderator of the show.
Up to now, she
Please,
doesn't know.
You are not the moderator of the show. As of now, She doesn't even know. She's just going through.
Oh, to committee now come when on what basis?
Say at the time I yet to know I know the prima facie. But why don't you give it to me to prepare myself to come?
Quite.
Into responsible now they call. Lawyers why hasn't her lawyers protested?
But they have been protesting for the copies of prima facie. They've been protesting.
Her lawyers.
I'm telling you, my dear.
Okay.
And the air also no you know. You have already arranged to dismiss her already. All these things is theater. All that you are doing is just theater. Just to throw it away. That's what you are doing. So please, clearly, it is sad. It is sad. It is very sad.
Yeah.
Dia mu and then kasa ordinary talk the event is in touch of the social media who kasa ya becho ya kochi nkofo bi fi kumase the oba what is this is that a resetting?
Yeah, and thank you.
Is that a resetting?
What's it doing?
Amaka because you call run aba amaka
yo never can work.
Yes.
Which government appointee and oba out of bed or no, let me rephrase. Which government appointee? Government appointee Bain.
Who the Canberra for translate?
We call attend Ghana Legal Council or Munshi annual conference. Or the two just say. Money na moye nense mbuano. Mubua debi abobua my mubua mayeno. One hwe ya na command kofa yo mwadwum pretese
National Security Minister Yura Kandapa.
Again, Ora Mahama nense mo de to ne party nkrofo ne omokoshi ya no. Was say it appears and certain Ora Kandapa can asem da. And no kire say adeni na monso monko ba monko is it bench and omo say mo na mo yellow
bench.
Adena mo modina monso monko bench so be na
two different things. No mabusa asem no hada. E me bibi obi can say sabre no enukra oshi omo virtually. No mo your meeting NDC lawyers no. But almost on a campaign platform so and also
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Over video
say, campaign platform wherever or say I don't know.
Maybe 1 minute. Honorable, the President Mahama de na oka no ka wo he.
Oka ebra na Oshia NDC lawyers, you know.
Lawyers.
And that's what I remember. So describing us unanimous FC attacking the judgment of the judges at the Supreme Court.
No, catch mo say mo so mo modern na mo nko saa bia ne bi. Na pensema ye hu de ekoso no. Me hu say judiciary no. The way I say it is tilted. Inti say ya me bua na say ye ma me akwanya na me ba na say NDC ba power. We will balance the judiciary. That was the word. Emphasis on balance. Judiciary, NPP and another Danko Kufado, for more appointed court Supreme Court and Yankofa. For more appointed court, a High Court and Yankofa. The more appointed court people and Yankofa until you say, I will balance it. Is it not the balancing act that we have?
And I just said the politics in our
and yes,
when I was when Ebra kasa keka na nyese bia se be mempero kasa dabi baya una yeba yesuade na yesu ye kire na adwene nsema me bere me kan dudu na menui watu efio but ma me pede me kan de o si honorable nsema rika nyina ya wadwene de asif de pede ka chem de awo MPP na woman wonyi lawyers. Don't you have men in MPP where lawyers are? What do MPP? Where lawyers all right, you buon, and you want you but also one thing in there where MPP for. Ibinyua. I mean, what is this?
Thank you.
What is this? No, oh, Mama Gazenri. Every time so there. On was I can't buy them.
Me
can't
and bad lawyers.
No. But it's John Mahama also about judiciary about all these things. I'm and respond.
Can I have one meeting?
Me because I also what can one meeting? I said one man come to my bed and one meeting.
No more this year.
Moderate then. Moderate or bias moderate or three more.
In a boy,
Kwame is Kwame, I'm not. So, I was name myself a bonus side. we are also benevolent. Ebi na ya through you. Who be benevolent here na?
I give
the some to sake need them 1 minute to cry.
Foundation na me ma no.
Dem ma hen ye kasa. Foundation be enyo. Some e kan nyina onyim.
I've established
foundation be enyo.
Foundation
your birthday.
I'm for Guache of MLA. Say G. Yes, wa woda media nkaminimu sister baby G Priscilla na dia bay into say me more happy birthday. Osinya me unsha na oma onkwatentia ahodin ewom Priscilla nanama na efia obema omunyina eka ho medie menka ho nanama se meka ho pacho nanama menya nka ho seji na onim se menka ho seji Oxford for ye ka ho ma America ho ejiwa ka ho yinyina ye mo happy birthday why nyami show and nanama happy birthday to you ifri efia adepa eho mama me enko wati na me akra itaya Honorable Titus Glover birthday no Thursday. Ain't happy birthday in advance. We love you. Chief no concern cry, he loves you. Also can I touch all the cry, you love him. Ain't Edward? Are you 2 against 1? Are you 3 against 4 against 0 cry? So we love you. Mami na azovo gase wata de kama azo pama mi na min kamfone ma na min kai usazo vogue website no www.azovog.com na afi so no training school no ewo ho a obetimi akwakoje entity wabe fashion designer and a fashion illustrator for 0244 155-266 Z-Nails and Sunye, the hair mama, good hair rattles in your papa juice too. For 055-3837-201. Mame akrameni. Hey, Mame Kai will say, Apostle Paul Kohakman say, or ye jumedi your friend operation fire your enemies. Enti, ayanopa 8 a.m. sharp. O shall see Monday no to mo akwakosi Sunday ti watene nei enekro mu nyampon betimi akobi echinanso betumi akọ operation fire your enemies enra na ye prophet Ishmael Labijima nyansa chiame enenso no ana ejine mu apawa ekoso sabre ya obetumi akọ ho chinane ne yawoda prophet Bernard Taylor Ifieda prophet Dr. Bernard Chireme na kwesiada apostle Dr. Paul Okohakman na nkasa ajumtofo Francis Amo Jaka Lolomi kwesi Jesi eni ajumtofo bebre se unim bebi a asori no ewo no International Deliverance Prayer Ministry DPMI wonum ewo Achimota haya bebi a ni East Legon taxi rank no overhead no you opposite to the ultra old overhead ko nim kakra na wa branch e wo won ni faso enti omo se bra na be power na be fire enemies kakra ya kramo bye bye.